Hey there, Outliers. Just want to give you a quick update on the trades that we put on this week. Of course, I'm out here at the lake house taking it easy, but I am not going to let these trades go by because we actually made a frick ton of money this week. It has been absolutely tremendous. So let's first go through all these different trades that we put on Friday and talk about where they are today. Today is Tuesday after the market closed. So let's take a look at it right now. All right. So first one that we put on was, we'll start with MP. MP. Now, looking at MP, we put this on Friday and then immediately ran up nearly 15%, if you can believe that. Just in one day, ran up 15%. Now, I actually got out of the trade. Now, let me show you why real quick. I should have had this pulled up already, but let's go to OVTLYR and let's go to MP. Well, first off, let's do the OVTLYR 9, right? So we need to look at the SPY, and the SPY actually flipped to a sell signal on Monday, right? We had a buy signal just on Friday, and then it flipped to a sell signal just that fast. So moving in, of course, it's running a little slow because I'm on the lake house Wi-Fi here, but we've got a sell signal that came on Monday. So that's not going to set us up for OVTLYR 9. And then we can see the breadth actually crossed over very quickly. We still have a bullish trend, the 10 over 20, price over 50 with a sell signal. And if we go over here to the breadth, we can see the full stocks just absolutely smashed down on breadth. So this was Friday. This was Monday, right? Huge, huge sell-off. And, for me, that is a big red flag. Now, MP was in the material sector. So let's go to MP. And the material sector actually sold off. I'll show you right here. The material sector sold off on breadth, just like that, while MP is loading up. Now, my rule is that if it closes under the 10 EMA of the breadth, which is what you see right here on the market and on the stock, on the sector, that is a closed signal for me. So what we see here is MP. Let's jump into it. We took that buy signal on Friday. It was getting more greedy. The sector was getting more greedy, which is actually starting to slow down and come down now, but the breadth crossed under. So we had market breadth cross under. We had sector breadth cross under. So I was absolutely under no circumstances going to be holding MP after Monday. And we got this huge move up here. My trade on MP was up 100%. My options trade on MP went up literally 100%. It was amazing. Very, very, very good move. And out of the way, right? The market's been kind of drifting and really struggling. Oh, that wasn't the right one. SPY. The market has been struggling with this area right here. And we took 100% gain out of MP. Now, MBF, this is in the energy sector, and the energy sector is still bullish and continues to rise. That's what we want to see. So I've been holding or PBF. I was holding I'm struggling here. Holding PBF. And yesterday it actually ran right up into that order block. So I had a 2% gap right here. And I said, if I have 2%, then I'm willing to take it. And that's what we saw. It was more than 2%, but 2% is my minimum. So it went up there and then it went all day long up this order block. Here, I'll show you the 5-minute chart here from yesterday. All day long yesterday, just up and up and up. So I'm driving down the road and I got this pulled up on my phone, just sitting there monitoring it because my exit criteria is if it pops up into an order block, I switch to the 5-minute chart, which is what we see right here. And when we get this crossover, that's when I got out. So you can see it was almost right at the end of the day when it happened. So it was perfect timing for me. Now it continued on and that's fine, right? No mo FOMO, follow your plan. And whatever your plan says to do, follow that, right? But it did continue on up today. PBF was a beautiful trade. I closed this one with a 34% gain, I believe it was, on my options, while the stock went up. The stock went up 7%. My options went up over 30%. A tremendous move. Now, the last one, and I am still holding this, is RRC. In fact, RRC, I just rolled this one today. So it's gone up from 41.30. Right during the time that I normally trade every day, I was at 42.48, which is a rolling signal for me. You can see that went up how much so far? About 2% or so. But my options are up hugely, bigly, tremendously. So it's been a tremendous week for me, right? In fact, I'm actually up over 50% now for the year. 50% for the year, if you can believe that. So this is not theory. This is reality. When you have the outlier data, you can make tremendous gains. We had one day of buy signal, put on 3 trades, and I bumped my account from, it was around 27% up to over 50% at this point. So that is how it's done. That is how you make Outlier moves. So if you're ready to save time, make money, and start winning with less risk, head on over to outlyer.com, grab the annual pass for just 82 cents a day, or you can take the monthly trial. And then once you see just how great this is, you can upgrade with one click and save 64%. So if you're ready to save time, make money, and start winning with less risk, head on over to outlyer.com, and I'll see you soon.